How exciting! It's time for the final planning process group project with Service Learning. To get started, hop into your online classroom and click on the Service Learning folder. The slides I'm going to use today are right here, so you have access to this presentation along with the links that go with this presentation. At this point, we're going to fit all of the pieces together with resource management and service learning. This course, being Service Learning designated course, pulls together community, communication, and now implementation. So the planning process, we've went over the planning process, you know the planning process, and it's time now to create a plan. In your group, you'll see this on your rubric in your directions. You're going to create a needs assessment, determine what values that you have within your group, create a goal, and you're going to put together a plan. Here we go. This would be a sample plan from another semester. The needs assessment. This group said, we looked at the statistics for Arkansas and found that there were over 5,000 children in foster care in the state at the end of 2017. We realized caring for foster care children is a huge need in Arkansas and Conway. We brainstormed how this impacted our community partner. Their community partner was Haven House, and they had to determine what need that organization had. What were their values? They identified resources. Here, you'll know that $100 will be funded to one of the organizations in order for a plan to be carried out. You and your group members will have the chance to independently vote to decide where that $100 will end up after all presentations and plans have been completed. So create a goal for your group and for that funding. Identify your objectives and standards. Create a plan of action. Implementation of the plan. Once you have a plan, how would it be implemented? And you can go through those steps as well. And then looking back overall as a whole, evaluate how you feel this money would be a benefit or how you think it's already just a benefit, putting that need out there so that if there are other funds down the road, this could easily be given to an organization or an individual that maybe wanted to make a donation to your community partner. Some past projects, if you would like to take a look, you can click here. This is what presentation day will look like. We have a group that chose Boys and Girls Club. They wanted to use the money to donate sports equipment to the Boys and Girls Club. Here was their planning process. Looks like they budgeted. They looked up the price of basketballs, dodgeballs, footballs, jump ropes, and then they determined they would meet up and go shopping. Once they finish that, they're going to drop off the supplies. These are photographs of them actually carrying out the project. Where you may not have actual photographs in carrying this project out, it could be that you had photographs of the basketballs and the sports equipment and the pricing, you in the store, or a shot of you all meeting and collaborate. Next group stocked a fridge. They decided to purchase food and deliver it to a refrigerator here in town at a local church. A few pictures of the fridge before, wow, and look at the fridge after. Next one, Soul Food Cafe. This group wanted to help out physically at the Soul Food Cafe. And they had a plan, but they also went above just volunteering and decided they would donate some items since they had some funding. Once this is finished, I'll give you a link and you'll go in and you will look at all 20 group presentations and group plans. Based on their 2 slides, which group or which project would you fund? Whoever has the most votes, their plan will be implemented and $100 will go to that community partner. Best of luck. I think this is going to be a great way to implement the planning process as a group project being virtual. Once we finish visiting in our class meeting in Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, you'll log off and you'll meet with your group in Blackboard Collaborate. Discussion 1 will take you through exactly what you need to be doing within your group. You can see all the questions and prompts at once, and hopefully I'll have this launched before you meet with your group so you can get a good overall understanding and idea of what you'll be doing as soon as class starts on your first meeting day. Complete the discussion with your group, and you'll start a Google Doc, a working document, and this is where you'll have a written or typed out plan. So you'll have a complete plan and 2 slides added to the class presentation. That's your goal. And then on your presentation day, you and your group members will have the stage and you'll be able to present your plan using your 2 slides. Make sure you link your plan in at least one of your slides. Oh, part 2. You'll present your slides, pitch your plan and proposal. After the presentations conclude on Thursday, review all the presentations and determine which one you would fund. That means you vote for one. Complete discussion form 2. Then you can write your final service learning reflection, which is the 2-page narrative reflection 3. That will wrap up service learning, resource management, and the planning process group project.